What is going on? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Let's see who we got already. Maritime, hello. Of course, Maritime is here. Maga, hello. Late Historic Travels, haha. Hey, I'm live this week, unlike last week. And once again, I've got a cowlick. Oh well. Hey, that actually solved it. Okay, whatever. Maritime, hey Maritime, how are you doing, my friend? His Majesty's channel, HMC. I like it. I like it. I like it. You know, there are still times I forget that Elizabeth isn't around anymore. Here comes everybody. Hello, hello, hello. AVQ, hello. Anthony, hello. Titanic Nerd, Lightning McQueen, Sam, Scott, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. The chat's like blowing up now. What is happening, all you beautiful people? Sorry I didn't go live last week. I had a really long week at work and I had to work Saturday. And then when Sunday rolled around, I had errands to do. And I'm just like, when it came time to go live, I was just like, like I was just really, really tired. So I just didn't do it. Like, hey, it happens sometimes. AVQ excuses. I tried that after you work 60 hours in a week. Geez Louise, you want a day off? You want a day to relax? Let's see here. Will Dog, hello. Sunset. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, it happens to all of us. TG, OMG, hi. Hi, TG. Hope you are doing well. Let's see what we got. But yeah, so things are actually progressing pretty good here. I'm actually getting ready to be done here in Arizona, and it won't be too much longer until I'm done and heading home for good. And then when that happens, I will be back to doing YouTube videos a lot more often. So you will have more ship videos and everything, more videos about our favorite ocean liner. Maritime says home for good, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. Supposedly, I'm going to be heading home for the holidays, and then after that, I'll be coming back to Arizona for a very, very brief period. I'm not sure exactly how long, but we're nearing the end of the project. So when it's all done, no reason for me to stay. And dropped a quarter. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And after that, I'll be back to trying to make at least a video every week or two, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. RMS Titanic says, yes, our favorite ship, the SS Titan from Futility. Oh, yeah. I still need to read that. Scott says, tomorrow is only 30 days until Christmas Day. That's crazy. Almost time for Christmas again. Listen, to all of the younger people that are watching me right now, I'm going to tell you this right now. The older you get, the faster time seems to go. Like I don't remember what I asked, but I know I was about 5 or 6. And I remember saying something to my mom, like asking her a question. She says, I'll tell you that when you're older. And I'm like, that'll never happen. Like I'll never get older. But then it's like, when you get to my age now, it's like a year is just like that. You know, it's just, and I saw this fantastic thing. Think about it like this, okay? When you're a child, okay, so let's say you're 5 or 6 years old, all right? 1 year is 1/5 or 1/6 of your life. So that seems like an incredibly long time. But when you're 33 like me, a year is 1/33, of my life. So it's not that long. And then the older you get, the shorter it gets. I mean, that was a really, really good way to look at it. You know what I mean? And listen, life is short. There's no other word for it. Life is 100% short. Lightning McQueen says, Sam, I didn't want a new math fact today. Right. Maga says facts. Yep. Zachary says, Sam, do you watch Vsauce? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. I have, but it's been a very, very long time. I haven't watched him in a long time. So Anthony says, so true. But yeah, like one thing that I always try to do this. Like if I ever have the option of buying a nice item or taking a really, really cool like trip or an experience or whatever, I will take the experience over the item any day. Because in the end, the items just sit on your shelves. You know what I mean? But an experience is just something like you will always have and you'll treasure it and everything. Like me going skydiving. That was one of the funnest things I ever did. And I remember So I told my Discord before I was going to go skydiving, I'm like, guys, I'm getting ready to jump out of an airplane and da 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 da. And then after I was done, I hopped back onto the Discord, and I kid you not, I saw some people going, if Sam doesn't message here in the next 10 minutes, let's assume, like, did he die? Like, I think he's dead. I'm like, are you guys serious right now? You're saying if I don't message in the next 10 minutes, you'll think I died skydiving. I swear my Discord is hilarious. I never know what I'm going to see whenever I decide to look at it. That guy says, every time I read the word Minecraft, I think of the song I'll Make Some Cake, a parody by what the heck? Well, there's so many parodies with every video game or real music or whatever. I think my favorite parody song is been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. I think that's my favorite. I think that's my favorite parody song. Kid says, will you review the Lusitania and Britannic movies? Maybe someday. That's not an immediate thing that I want to do, but we'll see. Lightning McQueen says, Sam, the stream won't go down this time, right? Oh, crap. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that glitch. I didn't change or tweak anything. Let's just pray it doesn't go down. And if it does, I'll change the web browser and we'll try that. And it says there's a new Chrome update right here. I'm using Chrome, but I actually completely forgot about that until this very moment. So let's just hope. Let's just hope. ZB says, I finally made it to a Samuel Pence live stream again. Sunset says, what if it does? We get rickrolled. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Kid says, what ship is that in the background? This was actually something that I found on Displate's website. I know you, wasn't it from a game? I think you guys did a search on it. I think it's from a game or something. I don't think it's a real ship. Maritime says, it will crash in 23 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay, you're predicting it exactly. Guys, pop quiz. What ship is this? What ship is this? What ship is this, guys? What ship is this? What ship is this? RMS Olympic. Titanic, Poseidon. Ozzy says, Sam, what happened on November 21st? Well, you see, on November 21st, 1916, it was a very, very sad day. On November 21st, 1916, the SS Atlantic, while bound for New York City from Southampton, had to divert and change course and head towards Halifax. But the currents and everything pushed the ship about 11 or 12 miles further south than what was intended. And as the Atlantic came in, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and the ship slammed into an undersea rock and tore out the bottom. And eventually the ship hit Golden Rule Rock, where it wedged itself. The seas pushed against the ship and slammed it into the island or another rocks, which tore out the propeller. And then the ship rolled to starboard. AVQ says, hey, bro, wrong ship. David says, I'm late, but did you have a live stream last week? No, I was just tired last week. And honestly, I hope I'm not getting sick right now. I have like an itch in my throat. Let's see. Maga says, I am losing brain cells. Roblox says, SS Atlantic was April 1st, 1871. Roblox, no, it was 1873. April 1st, 1873. I mean, if you're going to try to correct me, at least get the date right, okay? At least get the date right, man. I mean, if you don't know the exact date, I mean, I'm just like, wow. Oh, wait, there was a super chat. Anthony, too, thank you. Tell us what skydiving was like, the whole story. So thank you for the 2. Skydiving was crazy. It was really, it was kind of an impulse decision. I just woke up and was watching some videos and everything. And then I came across a Will Smith motivational video where he went skydiving. And Sam, remind me, what was the name of the ship that sank on November 21st, 1915? November 21st, 1915. Was there a ship that sank on November 21st? What ship sank on November 21st, 1915? That one I'm not sure. Which one did sink on 1915? Sam Imposter? Hold on. Remember, I'm actually curious if there was a sinking, but I think Maritime is messing with me. Oh, the British. Oh, Dirk. I didn't know that it sank on that day. On November 21st, 1915, the British polar ship Endurance sank after being trapped in the ice for 10 months. Ah, the Shackleton expedition, exactly 1 year earlier. That's insane. I did not know that it sank on that day. Awesome new Lego set, by the way. I did not know that it sank exactly 1 year earlier. That is really, really cool. Very, very cool. Exactly 1 year before Britannic. Very interesting. Titanic and Britannic, we've talked about this many times. Well, you know what? Bridget, skydiving can be very dangerous if something goes wrong. True. Oh, yeah. So skydiving. So anyway, I watched a Will Smith skydiving motivational video, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I called the skydiving place, and I'm like, hey, can you get me in today? Because I knew that if I had to go to bed that night, I wouldn't sleep good because I'd be so nervous, and they couldn't. So after one very restless night, because I'm laying there in my bed with the blankets up, and I'm just like, I could die tomorrow. I legit could die tomorrow. I might die tomorrow. Like, these are the thoughts going through my head. Because I mean, it's not, the human body wasn't meant to jump out of an airplane at 15,000 feet. It's just something to know. Just something to know. But anyway, so the whole time I'm driving there, I'm getting more and more nervous and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, you have to ignore that voice in your head that's like, hey, you're an idiot. Don't do this. And so I get there and get into the plane. And when you take off, you really start to get nervous. And I remember that there was this guy, they had like a little bar set up in the, in like the waiting area. And there was this guy sitting at the counter, and he was legit like this. Like, his hands were shaking so hard. And I'm like, are you okay, dude? And he's like, ask her. And he points to this girl, and she's just sitting there, and she just has the big old smirk on her face. And I'm like, what's up? And she goes, this is his first skydive. This is my third. And this was a birthday present from her to me, so I have to do it. I'm like, oh my gosh. That was her way to get him to do it. It was so funny. But yeah, so get into the plane, we take off, and when you take off, that's when you really start to get nervous. Because I mean, and then that voice in your head, that survival instinct, is just telling you, you are an idiot. What are you doing? Do not do this. This is stupid. And your survival instinct. You have to ignore that. And when you get right up to the edge of the plane and you look down, and it's 15,000 feet of nothing, like just air, you're like, holy. And then you just go. Like, you can't think about it. You just go for it. And then as soon as you jump, it's like all of that anxiety is gone. Like, because you're so high up, you don't really have that sense of falling. It's more like wind blasting you in the face. That's kind of what it's like. And it's like all of that fear is just gone. And you're just looking around, and it's insane. It's insane. And then we landed, parachute open, we landed, and I felt great. I stood up. And then my legs almost fell out from underneath me. like all that adrenaline, like my legs started shaking and I almost fell. But Lightning McQueen says, I'd be screaming all the way down when we hit the ground. So. Olivia, too. Hey, Olivia. Olivia's army surrenders to the might of Sam's army. I know we have no chance of defeating him. I am sorry for lying about the cookies. Please forgive me. Wow. I gotta say, that's very nice of you, Olivia. That's such a nice thing to say and all of that stuff. And I mean, just good on you. Good on you, Olivia. I really appreciate it. Ugh. I might be getting sick, guys. I'm actually not feeling too good. I'm actually not feeling too good. If I have to, I might have to sign off early. I'm actually starting to feel kind of bad. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's see here. MJ says Olivia is the most respectful person as of today's stream. Right. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I felt a little off today. Just my throat. My throat has a little itch in it and everything. But it's like where I'm talking a lot now. It's like it's starting to hurt and I'm feeling a little off. I don't know. But anyway, if I have to sign off early, I apologize. But we'll see. I'm okay for now. I'm gonna try to finish the stream. Bridge says, I hope you feel better, Sam. Thank you. It is what it is. We all go through stuff. MJ says, I got sick last week. I feel you. So there was an incident on my mind after I got back from Japan, and I caught some bug. I don't know what it was, but I had some bug, and the job I was doing didn't require a lot of physical activity. So I was just kind of resting in the truck a lot and going out and doing what I had to do and everything. So it's about 110 Fahrenheit. What is that in Celsius? Fahrenheit to Celsius. Let me see. 110 Fahrenheit. Oh, stop it, dictionary. 110 Fahrenheit is 43 Celsius. So it's a very, very hot day. Okay. And it's actually hotter on the liner because it absorbs heat. But anyway, so my boss calls me and goes, Sam, are you okay out there? I know you weren't feeling too good this morning. And I went, yeah, I'm okay. I'm a little cold, but I'm okay. And he went, Sam, it's 110 degrees. What do you mean you feel cold? I'm like, I'm just, I'm shivering and I feel cold, but I'm okay. And he's like, Sam, go home now. You shouldn't have come in today. Go home. Yeah, that's not good. If it's 110 degrees outside and you feel cold. So yeah, 110. This is fine. This is so totally fine. But yeah, so I don't like to call in sick unless I absolutely have to, but sometimes you got to. RMS Titanic. Sam, what are your thoughts on natural disasters, specifically tornadoes, and what are your thoughts on the tornado disaster film Twister, 1996? I think tornadoes are interesting. I don't know specific tornado disasters off the top of my head, but I do like the film Twister. It is pretty good. By the way, to anybody who's watching me that lives over in Europe, are tornadoes common over there, like in the European countries and all that? Do tornadoes happen? Because I heard a thing in a book that some like European explorers, when they came to America, they were surprised when they saw tornadoes. Like that was something new to them. Like that, like the European language didn't even have a word for them, until they discovered them. MJ says, heck no. In the UK, there are no tornadoes at all. Yeah, what about European countries? Like over like France and all those. Germany and all that. We have tornadoes in the UK. No tornadoes in Germany so far. We don't get many tornadoes. They do happen, but they are rare. Okay. Yeah. I've seen 2 tornadoes in my life, and they were so yeah. One tornado I actually saw touch down, but it was very, very far away. And the second one, I was actually on a cruise ship. I was on the I think it was the Disney Magic, and we were docked, and it was a water spout, and it never touched the ground. So I don't know if you would call it a tornado at all, but it was actually forming directly above the ship. So I'm standing on the boat deck and I'm looking up and I see this spinning cloud starting to come down towards the ship, but they didn't sound an alarm. They didn't do anything. And then the cloud stopped and then went up. And I went, yikes. Like, that was funnel cloud. Yeah, that was holy crap. So that was pretty insane. Let's see here. American here. I actually had to go to my base when a tornado warning was issued in my area, so the thing never hit us. Oh, that's good. MJ says usually tornadoes in Oklahoma. A tornado did cross the Dallas area, and it caused school to get canceled 1 week before summer vacation. Wow, wow, wow. That could have gone really bad. Yep. Oh, you guys talking about the Q&A? Olivia, too. Thank you. May Maritime's history win another round. Oh, look at that. Olivia, 5. Thank you. So, was this tornado before or after you crashed it into a dock? Haha, very funny. So, if you don't know, that's what Olivia is referring to. Was when I went on the Disney Dream, it slammed into a dock and put a big hole into the back of the ship. It didn't breach the hull, but that happened a long time ago. Rose says, "Really? Yeah, it did." I made a video about it on my YouTube channel a while back, but here, I'll show it again real quick. I was on board. I didn't know about it. I was as far away from the impact zone as possible. Hits dock. Yes, but I was on board when this happened. Yeah. This happened. I was on board.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yep, that happened. That happened while I was on board. So yeah. But yeah, it was yeah, let's see, concrete pier or the concrete pier or the back of a ship. That would have been the harbor pallet that messed up, though, right? I don't think that would have been anybody with the actual company. Let's see here. Thank you for the 5, Olivia. Elite 5, thank you. Hey, Sam, if Brightside released a correct Titanic video, which is not possible in this universe, but if they did, what would you say? I would be like, good job. Good job, guys. You guys actually did a very good Titanic video. I would applaud them. I'd be like, you guys, I still don't trust you for historical content, but yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. Let's see here. Gooby says 5. Thank you. I am surprised you haven't done a video about the feat of the SS United States. Fate. Yeah, fate. Yeah. I will. It is something else on my list of things to do. I'm actually got some time off coming up for this for Thanksgiving and all that. We got 4 days off for that. So I'll have some time to work on a video. I might begin my prep work for Empress. As I want to release Empress of Ireland when I go home for the holidays. I want to make it when I'm home. I've got 2 weeks at home, so that'll give me time to work on Empress. But I want to get the script done before I leave. But I might try to work on some lighter videos in the meantime. And yeah, I might talk about the United States. I did see that there was some guy who lives in New York City that was trying to buy the United States or save the ship. You know, listen, hey, as I've said, as much as I hate it that the United States is heading to be sunk, I would much rather her be sunk and be an artificial reef than scrapping. So, and remember, the United States is in way worse shape than the Queen Mary. So, hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Stop having a panic attack, guys. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm just, you guys are watching me get sick right in front of you. You're watching me, I'm getting a little red and everything. You're watching me start to deteriorate. Well, this is the most I've talked today, so maybe that's why I'm having trouble. But I might make this a shorter live stream. I might go to about 45 minutes, and then we'll do the Q&A. I think I might do that just to keep going a little bit longer. But yeah, no, we'll do the Q&A. But I'll probably go to somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes. I'll just yak with the chat, and then we'll do the Q&A just so I can rest, as my throat is starting to hurt. Let's see here. Olivia Fa, thank you. Hey Sam, did you know there's a Titanic wreck and Titanic sinking on the server? I think you sent me some screenshots of that. But yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll be on the Minecraft server here in a little bit so we can check it out. That's really, really cool that you built that. You're having fun with that Minecraft server, aren't you? Too bad this is the last month for the server. It's going to be shut down after the end of the month. But yeah. So, but you'll know about that by now. The server's got about a week left before it goes down for good. Let's see. I'm joking. I'm joking, Olivia. Relax. Wait, what? That is the best troll I have ever. Oh, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Okay, that actually made Olivia have a panic attack. Okay, I am so proud of myself. That is absolutely amazing. What just happened? I thought you were serious. That was my goal. That was my 100% intention. Look, Olivia messes with me all the time. I have to return the favor any chance I get. So that simply cannot be topped. So, hey, guys, give me a round of applause for that one. You got to give me credit for that. That was a pretty good troll. You got to give me that. You got to give me some props for that. That was that was good. That was good. I actually felt, I forgot that I was not feeling too good for a minute there. That was amazing. Let's see here. Let's see. E-Drums 5. Thank you. Did you hear that Titanic 2 is actually going to be made and set sail in 2027? Would you go if you could? I say the odds of Titanic 2 actually happening are next to zero. I do not believe it at all. I've heard that. Well, thank you for the 5, but I have heard that so many times and for so long, and it's just one of those things that I'm like, I'll believe it when I see it, and I don't really have a big desire to go. I mean, I don't want. Depends on how they do it. I don't want them to be like just trying to. Titanic's a dinghy by modern day ship standards. So, I mean, there's not really any reason to rebuild it as long as they're commemorating or honoring the real story and they're not just trying to build Titanics just to make money and all that. I mean, they are trying to make money, but they need to honor the story of Titanic. That's what I say. I don't want them to just. I heard somewhere that the guy that was wanting to do all that, he was wanting to try to build like a fleet of Titanics. And I'm like, that sounds horrible. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. Armis, I know there's also one in China. That's just a building. The one in China was just a building. But yeah, I thought it was canceled. I questioned that fleet. Yeah. So ABQ said Titanic is a dinghy. Samuel Pence 2020. Well, it's a small ship compared to modern day standards. That's all I'm saying. It's a big ship, but small compared to what we have today. Brian says, would you stay in a hotel that hasn't updated since 1912? It might be interesting as long as it was clean. If it hasn't been updated since 1912, it's probably bad, but let's see here. Still more beautiful than cruise ships. Yeah, most of them. I think most cruise ships are basically just floating cities or floating hotels at this point. Like, I think the Oasis class ships are really cool, but it's literally a floating mall. Like that's legit how I feel. It's a floating shopping mall. That's legit how I feel about it. That's one reason why I've always liked the Disney ships, is because they keep the more traditional look. You know, they look like old ocean liners, which is one thing that I've always liked about them. But I don't know. I've heard mixed things about the Disney Wish. I think that was the latest. No, Disney Treasure just came out, but Disney Wish, I've heard mixed things about it. One guy who like is really big into nautical stuff, he went on the ship and reviewed it, and he was like, it looks more like a castle now and not a ship, where the old ships really did pay tribute to the nautical theme, you know, like the ships of old. But the new ship, he's just like, it doesn't do that. It's like they're not. So maybe that's just the ship person in me that really cares about that. But I don't know. I'm like, if you're going to build a ship, I want to feel like I'm on a ship. not just a floating resort. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I want it to actually feel like I'm on a vessel. I don't want to feel like I'm just on a floating city or shopping mall. I don't know if I would enjoy that as much. I went on a Carnival cruise before, and it was okay. Like, I mean, like, I didn't love it, but it was okay. It was all right. I think I would like probably the Oasis. I probably like Royal Caribbean or Norwegian more than Carnival, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. We got a 10 from Olivia. Thank you. Was the Titanic full on its maiden voyage? What was the maximum capacity of both crew and passengers? Also, never shut down the Minecraft server. I'll buy it off you first. Okay, fine. I think it was around 3,000, 3,300. It was something like that. What was Titanic's maximum capacity? Maximum capacity. 3,320. Yeah. Titanic could carry up to 2,435 passengers and a crew of 900. So a little bit more than 3,300. So no, Titanic was nowhere near full. Nowhere near full. K Hart says, my friend went to the Titanic Museum in Belfast over the weekend, and apparently it was a huge disappointment. So now I'm sad. Wish I had some items from the wreck to showcase in Ireland, but yeah, really? You would think that the Titanic Museum in Belfast would be absolutely amazing. But like the one in Orlando, I thought was good, and I'd like to go see the one in Vegas one of these days. But that's shocking that like the one in Belfast would be a disappointment. It's where the ship was built. Leo, £2. Thank you so much. Hi, Sam. I rebuilt my Lego Titanic last week. Awesome. Congratulations. Sonic says, hi, Sam. I'm currently in Las Vegas for early Thanksgiving. Have you ever gone to Las Vegas? If you have, would you share your thoughts? If not, where would you like to go there? Oh, we just talked about that. I would like to go to Vegas. I believe the Titanic Museum is in that Pyramid Hotel. I don't know a lot about it. I know it's not everybody's favorite place now, but I'd like to go there. I'm not much of a gambler. Like the most I'll ever do is if the Powerball gets really, really high, I'll buy a ticket every blue moon. But I do think it would be fun to take like $100 and go to like the casino, like play blackjack or poker or whatever. Just $100. When it's gone, and stop. Because you can get into trouble really, really fast if you start gambling a lot. I think I've told this story before. This was years and years and years ago, and a coworker of mine told me about this. It was when the Powerball was something ridiculous. Like, I mean, it was an absolutely insane amount of money. Was it like 600 million, 700? I don't know. It was something insane. And anyway, he bought a ticket, and I kid you not, he got every single number, including the Powerball. Like, he won the jackpot. So that night, he freaks out. And remember, my coworkers told me this story. He freaks out and goes to a bar and buys a round for the entire bar and then just has a night on the town, spends all kinds of money. Then the next day, he goes to cash in, okay? And when he went to cash in, he bought his ticket somewhere between 10 seconds to 1 minute after the deadline. So even though he got every single number, it was for the next drawing, not the one that just happened. So he won nothing. Absolutely nothing. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. That is like the biggest. That is like the biggest, oh my gosh, like ever. Like, dang it, I'd be throwing a fit that night. Historic Productions, ouch, a gut punch. Oh, 100%. 100%. That was just one of the biggest, like, I'm a firm believer in the expression, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Because I don't know if you all, I just hit myself on the nose. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever heard that before, but yeah, it's 100%. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that. So Buzz, that sucks. Yep. Chris says, and then the sky opens up. Oh, geez, Louise. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, we got. Let's see. Brian says it was super late at night and I took the wrong ferry and got stuck because of fog. Ticketeer didn't look at my ticket, so they let me sleep in the ferry's office. Oh, well, okay. You know, that's something else that sucks is when you're flying and then a heavy weather, like you're about to land at your destination and then heavy weather moves in and you can't land. Like that's happened to a friend of mine before. Jeez Louise. Listen, it's pretty insane stuff. MJ says, Sam, how would you feel if the White Star was brought back in business and then them and Harlan and Wolf built a huge and legendary ship honoring maritime history? That would be my legit dream. That would be cool. That would be cool. In a way, I use the term loosely. Oh, wow. Where did this come from? Holy crap. I think I am starting to get sick, guys. But in a way, White Star is still around because of the Cunard White Star merger. And then Cunard Line is still around today. So Cunard Line and Cunard White Star, if you think of them together, they are still here. But what's more unsettling is Cunard is owned by Carnival Cruise Line now. So if you technically get on a Carnival ship, you are technically on a White Star ship, sort of, if you really, really want to get technical with it. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. Sammy, 5, thank you. What will you do once the ship disappears? I feel like it will be gone in 10 years. It's not going to be gone in 10 years. And what can I do? Titanic is going to be gone, one of these days. I think Titanic will still be mostly intact for the next 100 years or so. I think for the next 100 years, give or take, Titanic will still be more or less there. Even after 100 years, I still say the bow and the prow will still be recognizable. Probably, I'd say the superstructure, the bridge, and all that will start to collapse before too much longer. I don't know. Maybe it's got more time than I think, but I'd say the ship will be more or less recognizable for the next 1 to 200 years. After that, probably that'll be it, if I had to guess. But I'd say we still have a while. Oh, man. Thank you for the 5. Maritime says, Sam, do you know what anniversary we'll be celebrating this Thursday? No, what's this Thursday? What's this Thursday, Maritime? I would try to look it up. I'm really, really starting to feel bad. Go to 4210 on this link. What is this? What is this? 4210. This is one of my videos. Okay. Even I have to watch an ad for my own video. Thank you. All right, what happened? Huh? Something about Bodie McBoatface? I'm confused. What? What the Bodie McBoatface thing? Oh, happy 3 years of Bodie McBoatface. Okay, fine. 3 Okay. All right, look. Maritime, we have to talk, man. Okay? Legitimately, I have to ask you. Okay? Like legit, I need to know. How the heck do you remember all of these dates? How do you remember all of this stuff that happens on my channel? How do you know all of the dates of all of these very obscure shipwrecks? Like, how do you do this? Like, don't get me wrong, it's very impressive and cool, but how do you know all of this stuff? Maritime, are you an AI? Maritime, admit it. Are you an AI? Are you an AI, Maritime? Are you? Like, like, how do you? He is an AI. It's official. AI isn't that. Yeah, you know what? Fair point. AI is a bit of a. They're pretty stupid. Yeah, so that fair point. I wouldn't trust AI with only the. Let me put it to you this way: if I'm researching a topic, I would do Wikipedia. Well, okay, I would do official websites, like websites that are actually dedicated to a subject. Wikipedia in the middle, because Wikipedia is a good starting point, but it's not perfect. And then AI. Do not trust AI 100%. Like AI is a good get you started, but doesn't really help. Let's see here. Olivia, if I would like to say I'm thankful for Historic Travels. This is a great community, great videos, and great times. Thanks for this space, Sam. No problem, Olivia. Glad to have you here. It would not be the same without you. How long? I cannot believe it's been 2 or 3 years now. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. But yeah, personally, I'm not a fan of AI. I'm really not. And AI is weird, to be honest. I don't know. I don't. I think AI is kind of like, I think it's a fad, to be honest with you guys. I don't know how many of you all are old enough to remember this. Well, I'm sure you were alive, but I remember back in 2010, 2011, 3D TVs were the big thing. Everything was going to be 3D televisions. 3D was like the greatest thing ever. And now you don't even see 3D anything. So I think AI, I mean, honestly, I can't really tell that much of a difference between AI stuff and like Google search engines and stuff like that. Like, I know it's different. I know it's not the same thing. But to me, it's like, at least the Google one, it's no different than typing something in on Google and having websites come up. It's just, it tries to give you a brief overview of what you're looking for. I know it's good with pictures and music and videos and stuff like it'll make things, but it's, anyway, I'm not crazy about it. That's all. I'm not a big fan. Anyway. Let's see here. AHA has real issues. Let's see here. Historic questions. Hey Sam, if Captain Smith survived the sinking, what would happen to him after the Titanic inquiry? Would he still work for White Star? I would say so. I mean, I think he did the best job that he could. I don't think they would have tried anything. Speaking of maritime disasters, do you guys know about the do you all know about the K-19 disaster? How many of you all know about that? The K-19 maritime disaster from not the Civil War, from the Cold War. Do you guys know about that? K-19, no, maybe. So K-19 was a Soviet Union submarine. And actually, yes. Cool, Zachary. It was a Soviet Union submarine. They were testing it. And anyway, they sent it to go and do patrol about 300 or 400 miles off the coast of America. And while they were heading there, their reactor leaked. The coolant for the nuclear reactor leaked. And it was very bad. The reactor was at the very, very point of melting down. If it would have went off. So they surfaced the sub. An American destroyer was following them. You know, they were right there. And the destroyer was trying to be like, tell them, hey, you know, like you need help. And they declined. They declined help. But a bunch of guys had to go into the reactor room and try to weld a temporary fix to keep the reactor from overheating. Because if it did, it would go critical, potentially explode, and then it would detonate the nuclear weapons that were on board, and it would blow up the American destroyer, which then America would think the Soviets had nuked their ship, which then would cause America to shoot nukes at the Soviets, and then the Soviets would shoot nukes at America, and then the whole world would blow up. And listen, we came this close to nuclear war during the Cold War. I mean, it is legitimately terrifying how close America came to all-out nuclear war with the Soviets during the Cold War. But yeah, anyway, but that was the men who went into the reactor room to fix the reactor died of rage. Like, they were around it for about 10 minutes or so, just trying to weld. Like, they would work in there for 10 minutes, swap out. But that 10 minutes in there was enough to give them a major dose of radiation. I mean, and a lot of the men that didn't work on it but were in the sub also died of radiation poisoning over the next couple of years. Like, it really, really bad. Yeah, I mean, it got really close to blowing. But anyway, there's a movie about it that I watched. Got Harrison Ford in it. One of my favorite actors. But yeah, it's a really, really good film. Highly recommend it. Lynn, thank you. Hello, Sam. Have you been to the hotel in England that has pieces of Olympics interior? I have not. I haven't been. The only place in England I've been to is London. That's the only place I've been to. But yeah. So that's I want to go back. I am going to go back to London one of these days. Whenever I get around to it. But I want to come back to London. I had a lot of fun there. I'm in England right now. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. When I was in London, I think it was back in 2018, the Queen was actually out of town, and they had Buckingham Palace open for tours. So I got to go inside Buckingham Palace and all that. By the way, excuse me, just out of curiosity, to everybody who is in London right now or lives in the UK and all that, what is the population of the public's opinion of Charles? Like, has the public's opinion of Charles gone up in recent months or years since he's become king? Or do people still not care for him very much? I know people really, I don't care that much for Charles, but basically what I know about him is the whole Diana stuff, like what he did to Princess Diana and all that stuff. So Charles is, I'm not too fond of him, but I'm curious what the general public thinks. Sabrina says, I don't think he's very popular. In my local area, people don't like him. I've lived in England my whole life. Okay. Let's see. What did he do again? Sorry for asking. He was in love with another woman. The woman he's married to now, I can never remember her name. But so he had an affair. He had an affair with her. Oh, and she was also married to another guy at the time. And so they both had an affair. And just rude to Diana, got jealous because the public liked Diana so much. And just stuff like that. And I think he was also jealous because, like, when they first got married and they went on tour, the public liked Diana more than they liked him. But yeah, so it's complicated. It's complicated. TG says Queen Kamala is the queen right now. Well, there's a difference, right? There's a difference in queen and the queen. Like, if you're just married to the king or queen, you don't have the same status as, like, if you're the monarch, if you are the monarch and everything. Like, let's see. Anyway, but yeah, we still call them queen. Then why was Philip always known as Prince Philip? No one ever called him King Philip. Because he was Prince Philip until he passed, correct? That's what I thought. Am I wrong? But yeah. Let's see. Optic says, hey, Sam, wasn't there a photo of Carpathia sinking? Yes, there was. Let's see. All right, guys. We're at 47 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Q&A. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I'm still really, really tired. So let's do the Q&A, and then I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early tonight. Let me see. Sorry, I'm not feeling 100%. We're only a little bit. Hold on. Let me get a sheet of paper. Ugh. All right, we got our sheet of paper. Where is my? Oh, where is it? All right, here we go. Maritime, are you going to take your crown back, Maritime, tonight? Are you going to take it back? Because you have been without your crown for the past 2 weeks, as you may recall. Maritime history. Everyone else. There we go. Maritime, are you out there? Yamato's never die. Okay. All right, Maritime. Let's see how it goes. Okay, everybody. So here's how this works. Just as a quick little recap. At the end of every live stream, we do a Q&A where we have the entire audience go up against our residential maritime historian, maritime history. Now, where Maritime is alone, I give him a little bit of a handicap. So you answer the question that I ask when you see the word go pop up. Okay. Now, if you you have to answer the question right after you see go. If you answered early, it doesn't count. Now, when Maritime is alone, I let him have a little bit of a handicap. As long as he answers the question within the first few seconds, he gets a point. Everyone else, all you have to do to get a point is just answer before him. All right, here we go. Question 1. What is the name of the ship that became trapped in fields of ice off the coast of Alaska? The crew abandoned the ship for fear of her sinking. However, the ship didn't sink and continued to float and be spotted drifting around for the next few decades. What is the name of this ship? Go. What is the name of this ship? Maritime, SS Bachimo, Dustin, SS Bachimo. I don't know. Sorry, Bachimo. Not Endurance. That was Antarctica. Good job. All right. Maritime is starting this off. 1 point. Jeez Louise. Look at Maritime. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on a second. Interesting. Cool. Question 2. What was the name of the ship that during a safety drill where they closed the watertight doors, did a crewman attempt to jump through the horizontally closing doors before it closed, and as a result, he got cut in half? What ship did this happen on? Go. What ship did this happen on? Wilson, Queen Mary. Good job, guys. Queen Mary. Good job. TG says that happened. Yes, it happened. All right, that's a double. 1 for everyone else. Oh boy, I'm starting to sweat. I'm definitely getting sick. 1 and 1. Oh, geez. All right. Question 3. Which watertight door on the Queen Mary was responsible for this incident? Go. Which watertight door on the Queen Mary was responsible for this incident? Wrong, Maritime. Wilson, watertight door 13. Dustin, 13. Sorry, Maritime. You answered the question wrong. It wasn't 3. It was 13. Sorry, Maritime. 13. Unlucky 13, 100%. And everyone else has officially tied. I resent it. Sorry, Maritime. Nope. Let's see here. Question 4. What was the unfortunate nickname given to the Queen Mary shortly after she entered service? Ready, set, go. What was the unfortunate nickname given to the Queen Mary? Titanic, Britannic, Rolling Mary. There we go. Not the Gray Ghost, Maritime. That was World War II. Sorry, Maritime. Rolling Mary. Wow. RMS Titanic, Rolling Mary. Yeah, there we go. You had a couple of people get it. Sorry, Maritime. OMG. Everyone else pulls ahead. The key there was after she entered service, Maritime. That was the key thing right there. Let's see. All right. Question 5. What was the Lusitania carrying in her cargo hold that at the time of the sinking would later start a controversy? Ready, set, go. Ammunition, for ammo, munitions. Maritime got that one. Ammo, munitions. Good job, Maritime. All right, Maritime got that one. 3-3. Man, you guys were quick on that one. Supplies to Europe. Yep. All right. Question 6. What event that occurred early into the Titanic's maiden voyage later helped prevent the Titanic from capsizing during the sinking? Go. What event that occurred? Nope. Kyle, coal fire. There we go. Maritime, not the port list. What event that occurred early into it caused the ship to not sink? It was the coal fire. The list was a result of the coal fire. You had to say the coal fire. That was the incident. The list was a result of the fire. What event occurred that helped early in the maiden voyage? Sorry, Maritime. Everyone else pulls ahead. Question 7. Since welding wasn't widely used at the time of Titanic, what did they use to build and hold ships together during this time? Go. Maritime, rivets. Okay, Maritime was so fast with that one. Titanic, Britannic, rivets, 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 rivets. Yeah. Gotcha. Finally, from Maritime. All right. Still tied, man. This is anyone's contest. Question 8. What is the name of the sickness that occurs in divers if they ascend too quickly from a dive? Ready, set, go. What is the name of the sickness that occurs in divers before Kyle, the bends, Dustin, the bends. I don't see Maritime anywhere, but the bends. That's exactly what I was looking for. The bends. Sorry, Maritime. That's it. Maritime didn't know that one. He didn't know that one. The bends. Yeah, not my point. Okay. Maritime didn't know that one. Whew. Wow. Question 9. What landmark was the Lusitania aiming for during the sinking? Go. Where was the Lusitania trying to get to during the sinking? No. Old Head of Kinsale. There we go. Dustin, Old Head of Kinsale. Maritime Kinsale. Good job. All right, that's a tie. Kinsale. Good job. The Old Head of Kinsale. Current score is 6-5. All right, Maritime, you've got to get this next question to tie it. Otherwise, everyone else wins. All right? If you get it tied, then there's a tiebreaker. You've got to be ready for this, Maritime. Question 10. Wait. Okay, what's up, Maritime? What's up? What is up, Maritime? Wait. Okay, what am I waiting on? Maritime? Oh, what am I waiting on? Go. Okay, here we go. Question 10. What weapon used during World War I, while at first not considered a massive threat to ships, turned out to be a major and effective weapon of war against the Allies? Go. What? Titanic, Britannic, U-boats. All right, U-boats. That was it. Titanic, Britannic Productions actually beat you to the punch, Maritime. So with that, the final score is 7-6. Everyone else keeps the crown for another week. Game over, guys. Good game. Good game. And I think, yeah, I'm not feeling great, guys. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close out the live stream. Good game. I got a live stream up today. We were up for about an hour. Sorry, I'm not feeling too good, but I think I'm going to go ahead and close it out here. Good game, guys. GG. Good job, Maritime. Good job to everybody else. Everybody, it was awesome. All right, everybody. Well, hey, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everybody did super chats. Thank you. Everybody regular comments. Thank you. And I will see you guys in the next video or live stream, whichever comes first. Y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody. And thank you for the get well wishes. Bye.